Oh, confirmation, Max Verstappen is in the gravel.
Getting very dangerous to me because you can really hurt yourself.
Look, we all love Spa, right? That's the crown jewel of Formula One. But this weekend, the greatest track on earth might just become a soul destroyer. That's not just me being dramatic, that's exactly how the teams are describing it in their previous notes. We have got Max Verstappen bracing for the painful weekend and Oscar Piastri straight up saying the future of racing at the track like this looks sad. But there is a bigger mystery hiding in the data, a technical glitch in the Red Bull secret wing that is making the car behave like a death trap for Max Verstappen. Is the RB22 actually trying to kill his driver? And is this the real reason Max is eyeing the exit door? Let's get into the mess that is the Belgian Grand Prix. Spa is a monster, 7 km long. It takes around 16 seconds longer to lap than your average track. Now, here's the problem. Even if your battery is 100% full, you only get 11.4 seconds of maximum deployment. Do the math with me. From the moment you scream out of turn 1, flying through Eau Rouge and blast through Camel Straight, you are at a full throttle for a way longer than 11 seconds. You are basically out of the juice before you even hit the brake for the first big chicane. Williams is calling this the Sector 2 sandwich. Drivers are becoming like a passenger in a high-tech golf cart right when they should be heroes. Even Fernando is starting to mutter those dreaded words like GP2 engine. But how did the FIA get it to this bad situation? The FIA know they are messing up the energy equation. To stop the cars from crawling around, they added the 5th straight line zone right before Eau Rouge. They are also cutting the recharge limit from 8 to 7 megajoules. This they are all doing to basically stop something called super clipping. That is when the car suddenly tries to harvest energy while the driver is flat out, making it feel like you just hit the brakes while your foot is on the gas. It's artificial and the drivers are hating every second of it. Now let's look at the man in the middle of the storm, Max Verstappen. Max had 2 race-ending crashes in 8 days related to this exact part of the car, that is the McLaren vent. Imagine going at 200 miles per hour into Eau Rouge and not knowing if your rear wing actually going to work. Max's response is very chilling. He said, "It's out of my hand." This is the sound of a driver who has lost faith in his team. And this leads us to a $100 million question. Is Max actually negotiating with McLaren and Mercedes? Red Bull says he's staying for 2027, but if everything is so great, why won't he waive those performance exit clauses? He's keeping his option open because he does not want to become another Fernando, a legend stuck in a car that can't win. While Red Bull is terrified of their own wing, Ferrari is going full throttle. They are bringing the Macarena Evo to Spa. Combined with a stripped exhaust wing, they think they can find an extra 11 km per hour on the straight. But here's the catch. They have traded away the rear downforce of that speed. If the forecast rain hits on Friday, Lewis and Charles are going to be sliding around like they are on ice. It's a brave move, or some might say a desperate one. So what's a lap at Spa actually like in these cars? Picture yourself in a Lando's car. You have got a battery that can run out of battery very soon because you are running in older hardware. You blast through turn 1, your pack is full, you hit the straight mode button, you are flying. But by the time you reach the middle of the lap, the light is screaming at you. You enter Sector 2, the part of the track where you need to be hero. You have nothing. You are significantly starved. You are just coasting, praying for the car to harvest enough energy so you can have the one last blast towards the final chicane. Honda calls this the toughest energy test of the year. It's not about who is the fastest driver anymore, it's about who can solve the energy equation without the car falling apart. It's not about who is the fastest driver anymore, it's about who can solve the energy equation without the car falling apart. And don't forget, Spa is a 3-dimensional. Going up through Eau Rouge is gravity sapping your energy while your battery is already dying. It's a recipe for frustration. Look, we can talk about energy equations and McLaren all day, but at the end of the day, this is about the soul of Formula One. When you have the best driver in the world, guys like Max and Lewis saying the car feels sad and painful, we have a problem. Formula 1 should be about pushing the limits, not about managing the battery pack like you are driving a Prius on a highway. If Spa exposes these regulations as a failure, the FIA is going to have some very tough questions to answer. What do you think? Are the 2020 regs ruining the magic of the sport? Is Max right to be terrified of that Red Bull win? Drop a comment below and let me know. And while you are here, hit that like button and subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Let's hope everyone's batteries stay charged. Thank you for watching.